Early season's greetings, NBA fans. O'Neal here. Got Kenny the Jet Smith here for this edition of the NBA on Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Pelicans out in New Orleans. And for New Orleans, we'll see if they can get it done. And so for Kevin Durant, so many years in Oklahoma City, and I mean, this has been his franchise since he's come into the league in Seattle and OKC. Free agency at the end of the season. Shaq, if you're in his shoes, what sort of things are you considering right now?
Well, he's the biggest player to hit unrestricted free agency since LeBron's decision. So,
A beautiful sunset glimpse of New Orleans, Louisiana, the coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Last game for the Pelicans, they picked up a W against the Charlotte Hornets. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner. Russell Westbrook out there with Kent Bazemore. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. Westbrook, no good. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Lets the 3 fly, and he gets it to go. No problem on the 3 from Riley. Freq's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Bazemore passes to Durant. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Dishes to Freq. Kicks to Davis. Shoots a fader, and he gets the bucket.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Here's Oklahoma City now. It's a 3-point game, fresh from a win against Portland.
And it goes back to what's been their strength, really, on the interior. From a defensive standpoint, they just defended the rim as well as you could.
Yeah, I thought it was really impressive the way they did it, guys. They were alert, they were active, they were aware, and their reaction to shots was outstanding.
Here's Bazemore after Tyreke Evans has scored. Here's Westbrook. No good again that time.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
And a wide open look for Freq. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away. He's just too quick for his man. Left him in the rearview mirror and knocked it down.
And Holiday kicks to Freq to the wing right side. Picks and dishes to Freq to the inside. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Thunder trailing by 10. Westbrook's it to Bazemore. Canner, high post. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And Ibaka slams it in.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful 2-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Now here's Durant. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. And Westbrook, here we go. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hickson with the bucket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Westbrook. A 17-point game for him in the win against Portland. And he gets it to go. Cantor's got his second basket.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment. Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Now here's Westbrook. Passes it to Cantor. Riley grabs the miss. Holiday against Westbrook. Trying his luck deep. And Freq gets it to go on the assist by Holiday. And that's now 9 points for Freq.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
Let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season.
Presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Westbrook against Holiday. Westbrook kicks to Cantor. And a missed layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Davis sets a screen. Evans attacking.
Yeah, just not. Nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
The Pelicans have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
From deep, Stevenson, and it's blocked by Riley. Pass to Hickson, and pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Stevenson kicks to Westbrook. Back to Stevenson. Can they get it? Out left to the wing. Pass to Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. There's a screen by Cantor. Shoots. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Riley kicks to Evans. And Holiday has it in the corner. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with 2 teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Six to shoot. 14 feet away. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Evans outside. Here's Riley, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Durant against Davis. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here's Westbrook. 6 points for him, but they'll get another chance. Now here is Holiday. Riley kicks to Hickson. Another one falls for New Orleans.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Here is Durant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Freq throws it down.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor. I say that's
Russell
fine.
Westbrook's
Spacing,
numbers,
fellas.
coming off
Spacing.
a terrific season. Put up about 19 and 7 rebounds. And you look at his Gaudy steal numbers defensively, he makes his presence felt on every possession.
And you know what I like about it, Greg, is he gets great position, then uses those quick, strong mitts of his to rip the ball out of there.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Pachulia, he's checked in for Hickson. Anderson comes in for Davis. And Gordon subbed in for Tyreek Evans. Now here's Freq against Charlotte. He was really on his game. And it's Gordon, that time on the assist by Freq. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Thunder trailing by 14. Here's Payne. 14 points from him the last game against Portland. Stevenson, a screen on Gordon. Durant for 3. Durant with another miss.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
He was all alone on that one. 16 points for Freq.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Outside Durant. Wide open look. And he connects with the jumper. Durant's got 6 points.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Holiday inside the line, and that one comes up a bit short.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Here's Durant. Riley grabs the miss. Freq's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Gordon. The 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now, here's Stevenson.
Well, let's take a look at where New Orleans ended up rank-wise in the league last year, Kevin. Tops in scoring, first in assists, and they were #1 in blocks. An intimidating defensive squad.
And when you score like these guys did last season, it gives you tremendous confidence. Just play solid defense, and you can win games.
Pelicans leading by 17. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kev, I caught up with Coach Billy Donovan. Going into this game and scouting the opposition, he told me he's a huge fan of Drew Holiday, saying, you know, Drew's still a guy with so much potential. You just don't see that many point guards with his kind of frame. 6'4", close to 2 bills, and a great skill set to match. He's a guy you love to watch, but you often hate to go up against. Kevin, we'll see if he can have a big impact in this one.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And here's Payne after Eric Gordon hit the 3. Payne passes to Durant. The rebound by Holiday.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they brought that comes into play.
Here's Payne after Drew Holiday's score. Here's Durant, and that one's on target from the wing. Durant's got 8.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
On the wing, Gordon. He's guarded by Waiters. Humphries with the steal. And now it's Waiters running. He can go all the way. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one's on Eric Gordon. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
Tyler Zeller's checked in for Pachulia. Riley. Offensive rebound. Here's Anderson. And that is good.
Attacking the rag to great effect.
And not hesitating at all to pound it inside here early.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot contact.
Feeds it to Freq. Expanding his range. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Seconds left, and it's good on the layup. Durant's got 10.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
And Kevin Durant always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where that
comes from me being 8 years old.
Year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now, the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible for him.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is, does he have the heart and drive and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best?
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
Smooth sailing from an offensive standpoint thus far.
No other way to put it, Greg. They've made it really look easy so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for New Orleans right now, Evans and Gordon are the guard set. Davis is out there with Riley. And it's Zeller in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And there's Eric Gordon on the assist by Freq. Freq's got his 7th assist in the game.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
He dishes it to Gordon. Down low. And Riley gets it to go. Freq's got 23.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
And Ibaka kicks to Westbrook. Back to Ibaka, 13 feet away. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Ibaka's got 4 points this quarter.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Pick by Zeller. Picked off in midair. Here's Bazemore. Riley covering. Bazemore misses.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top.
Let's go to the
Spacing.
and reveal last
Spacing.
season's top shot line. 4th, Serge Ibaka.
He made it extremely tough for his opponents because he contested every shot and swatted away more than his fair share of.
Pachulia, he's checked in for New Orleans. Westbrook dishes to Cantor. Pachulia with the steal. And here's Evans. He has 6. Here's Riley. Another one falls for New Orleans. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Outside Westbrook. Ibaka with a screen on Gordon. And Westbrook, here we go. Stevenson with it. And it's Gordon picking him up.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Jacks up a three. Free ball falls through. Another from Riley. Freq's got 12 now in this quarter.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Ibaka, the pass to Canner. Westbrook against Evans. Here's Bazemore, just 5 on the clock. And that time, also a missed shot. The Pelicans have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Outside Gordon. Fires from deep. Kept alive.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
The pass to Westbrook. Fires from the corner. Riley grabs the miss. Freq's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. All alone. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. 32 points for Freq.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And Ibaka kicks to Westbrook. Stevenson outside. Puts up a 3. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Pachulia, no luck.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Left side Davis. Sweet move. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
New Orleans making some changes here. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Pachulia. And it's Pondexter in for Gordon. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Chris Humphries has checked in for Serge Ibaka. Humphries dishes to Stevenson. Buries it from three-point range. Stevenson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Riley passes it to Evans. To the middle, stolen by Stevenson. Here's Bazemore. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Westbrook. It's good from about 19 feet. Westbrook's got 8 points. Here's Evans. He had 19 points in the win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freq in the last matchup against the Hornets had a huge game. He had 64 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Good on the shot. Here's Evans. He has 6. Here's Riley. The basket good off the assist from Evans. 37 points for Freq.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
To the left wing. There's a good screen. There's a screen by Canner. And Bazemore kicks to Stevenson. And it's off from three-point range.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Pondexter, no good.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
And Stevenson kicks to Westbrook. Off target with his three.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide-open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Freq dishes to Hickson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Kicks to Freq. He feeds it to Evans. Stevenson against Riley. 4 on the shot clock. Releases. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Pondexter. And that's now 11 points for Anthony Davis. Thunder shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. On the wing, Stevenson. Stevenson missing again.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And he gets the bucket. And it's 9 points for Tyreke Evans.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
They set the pick. Cantor, the pass to Bazemore. On the wing, Stevenson. And it's Stevenson again missing. New Orleans has gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Humphries with the steal. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Davis kicks to Evans. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. And that's now 11 points for Tyreke Evans. The Thunder shooting 40% from the field. Outside Westbrook. Cantor sets the pick for Westbrook. Stevenson right side. 6 on the shot clock. Bazemore for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Freq's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Their free throw attempts have really fallen off here in the second quarter. Not as aggressive.
They're settling. They've got to keep getting the ball inside. Create some balance offensively.
Outside Westbrook. Stevenson right side. Shot to end this cold run. That's good. Stevenson's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, they're getting a bunch more threes up here in the second quarter.
Yeah, and they're getting trigger happy. You can't win the game with one shot. You've got to vary it up. Challenge the defense.
Well, it seems like they're getting a little... fat and sassy here, complacent in the second quarter.
Yeah, we've seen their free throw attempts stagnate, not getting much going on inside. They can't get too comfortable.
Picked by Humphries. Bazemore dishes to Cantor. Fades and shoots. That's good. Cantor's got 6 points. The Pelicans shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. And Riley gets it to go.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Thunder shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Westbrook kicks to Cantor. Here's Bazemore. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Bazemore's got his first points in this one.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
The Pelicans have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Hickson. Anderson comes in for Davis. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Quincy Pondexter. And it's Drew Holiday in for Tyreke Evans. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Enes Kanter. Durant comes in for Lance Stevenson. Dion Waiters checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Freq with it. Zeller, a screen on Waiters. That will count. And so a pretty lopsided.
Well, you've been consistently able to find the open man through the first 2 quarters. What have you seen that you've been able to exploit in this defense?
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
Just absolute domination in this one for Freq. He's got 12 rebounds, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Kent Bazemore is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Cantor in at the center position.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Shots good by Durant.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Riley against Durant. Riley can't hit. And here now the Thunder. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. The dish now to Ibaka. Westbrook kicks to Cantor.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The contact and a good call by the officials.
At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Dishes to Freq. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 5 assists tonight.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
There's a screen by Cantor. The wide open look for Durant. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Here's the screen. Holiday goes in. Good on the shot. Holiday's got 6.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks. They've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Here's Westbrook. The shot no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Humphries checked in. He hits the second from the line. Thunder have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Picked by Humphries. It's Durant on the wing. He's got 18. And yes, sir, that one drops.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Holiday the pass to Riley. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Plain one-hand flush. I love it.
Clark, I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, the one hand lets you get up higher.
No doubt about it. At least it looks like that from this angle. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Oklahoma City's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Westbrook kicks to Cantor, and it's blocked by Riley. To the left wing. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Back to Holiday. Thunder with the rebound.
just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Passes it to Durant. The tray. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Hickson. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Hickson's got 7 points in the game.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
And he gets it to go. And it's 29 points for Kevin Durant.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Hickson sets the screen for Holiday. Off the screen, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Pick by Humphries. Outside Durant. Three-pointer. Excellent D there from Riley.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Thunder have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Westbrook dishes to Humphries. Here's Bazemore, covered by Evans. Bazemore passes to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown. Good. Durant's got 32 points.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that timely.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Westbrook kicks to Humphries. Bazemore gets the bucket. Bazemore's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Riley against Durant. Nice D from Riley. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Shoots a 3. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. The Thunder shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Durant in the corner. Three-pointer. And the Thunder another 3.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Davis sets a screen. Here's Riley. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Durant dishes to Westbrook. Stolen by Evans.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
He kicks it to Freq. Kicks in a screen, and Riley gets it to go.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
The feed now to Durant. They get the rebound. Humphries. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Holiday and Evans comprise the backcourt. Riley is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Hickson in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Durant kicks to Westbrook, looking to end his...
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for pain.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Now, Freq. Pass to Davis. Feeds it to Freq. Back to Davis. From 13. No good. Great D that time from Durant. The Thunder have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And Tucker kicks to Durant. Riley grabs the miss. Freq's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Dixon a screen from deep. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Now here's Westbrook. Top of the key, Ibaka. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. New Orleans gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Riley. Davis against Ibaka. Davis, the pass to Riley. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Ibaka, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Chris Humphries has checked in. Outside Durant. Top of the key. That's good on the jump shot. Durant's got 41.
Boy, Durant showing us how it's done with that stroke.
The pass to Riley. Dixon a screen. Freq dishes to Evans. From downtown, and he gets it to go. 63 points for Freq.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Tucker can't get it to go. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Sade, I like that, Greg.
He got right to the cup using that screen. 13 points for Tyreek Evans. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Humphries with the bucket.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Dixon kicks to Freq. Stolen by Tucker. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. It's deflected. And here's Freq trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Davis playing very well. He has 17 points and some of his offense coming at the foul line with 5 points there.
Clark, 5 pretty big points indeed.
New Orleans making some changes here. Pachulia comes in for J.J. Hickson. And it's Pondexter in for Tyreek Evans. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Cantor's checked in. There's a screen by Cantor. Here's Tucker. From outside, off the mark. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Pachulia. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The free throw drops for Pachulia. Zeller, he's checked in for Davis. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Westbrook. There's a screen by Cantor. Westbrook kicks to Cantor. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And the Pelican shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Diaz is checked in for Drew Holiday. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Riley passes it to Zeller. 11 feet out and he hits it.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's Waiters. No good from outside. For New Orleans, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Kicks it to Pondexter. And Freq throws it down.
He gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up a tee.
Westbrook dishes to Waiters. It's deflected, and he recovers it. And Westbrook, here we go, connects on the open J.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Yeah, you don't see many triple-doubles often. And I tell you what, his effort and efficiency really on point tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pelicans.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And asserting themselves right from the start, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two clubs. They've got to feel good getting the upper hand tonight against the Thunder.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freq. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Tucker lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them.
Another one falls for New Orleans.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, with a game like tonight, you were all over the place. A triple-double in the box score. Would you consider this one of your better games of the season thus far?
Gorilla triple-double? Y'all didn't even know that. I guess I would have to say it was one of the better ones I played in. Really, I'm just happy with how the team competed and now we got the win. Personal stats are secondary today, always.
Congratulations, Kevin. You're going to deliver it. Take some chops.